Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? Hello. Well, here we are, back at it. It's been a week, in more ways than one, on many levels, as my friend Janelli would say. I'm living in squalor, moving, packing. Whoa, what's this? So, 3 weeks to go, but I've pretty much packed everything, so I invited a neighbor up for dinner for quiche, and I realized I packed all my quiche pans. So there you have it. Oh, I was going to say let's see, last week was, what was it? Like a passion, a heartfelt thing might come up. We're putting our planning things on the back burner and then to move forward. So for me, I don't know if anybody else did that, it felt like, paid attention. But, I'm moving, and so I put all the plans are sort of on the back burner because, I've got the place, got the movers, got it going. And then I was packing like a fool this week, cleaning as I go. So, yeah. So I think the card spoke to me on that level and maybe on other levels as well. Okay, here we go. What's entering the week? I know last week I said the wrong thing. What's entering the week of July 12th? What is leaving or going on the back burner this week? What wants our attention this week? And then we'll do our guidance card, and I'm going to do Sacred Mothers and Goddesses this week. But I'll wait to pull that out. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Aren't you glad I get dressed up for this every week? I ain't bothered with earrings. I wonder if I could get a neck sponsor, someone that wants to help me. All right, let's open the cheat sheet book in case I need it. What is entering the week? The Lovers. We've had this before, but we've had this in what wants our attention. So the Lovers, without looking at the book, well, you don't have to look at the book. I have to look at the card. It's about a connection, not necessarily a personal connection, but a healthy emotional connection. Could be a job, could be an idea, could be two sides of yourself. But it's something positive, a connection of some sort, a yin and a yang coming into our purview this week. I'm going to look at the book. Alignment, values, and connection. I'm on the right track. House 6, harmony and choice. So yeah, some sort of harmonic, something that's going to agree with us, like I said, an idea, a person, a job, some sort of connection. This says a choice of alignment between values, desires, and truth. A choice of alignment between values, desires, and truth. Alignment is probably the better word, right? Something's going to be aligned, come into our orb this week that's more in alignment with our values. I can think of several things for me, but one in particular. And if it comes into my orb, I will let you know. All right, that's what's coming into our orb this week. Something that will be more aligned with our truth of us. Okay, what's leaving this week? Oh, 9 of Wands. So I'm going to interpret this as, the 9 of Wands to me is she's ready to take that step. She's right there. There's an opening in the fence. She's ready to go. She's been cautious up until this point. but she's ready to take that step. So if we say that this is in the leaving stage, perhaps we're taking that step. Huh? I like that. I like that interpretation. Let's see if I get anything else from the cheat sheet. Well, this says you're tired but close to a breakthrough. And resilience and persistence. Maybe that breakthrough is coming, and this is the breakthrough, and we're going to take that step towards it. So we won't be hesitating anymore. We're going to take that step. In that position, that's how I'm going to read that. So it's what's leaving is the resistance to take the step. We're going to take the step because we know what's going to show up is the right thing. Right? What wants our attention? The Seven of Wands. So intuitively, I'm going to say what wants our attention is to stay balanced. I'm not at all sure if that's what the card means, but that's looking at it. That's what in this position of what wants our attention. Stay balanced, stay focused, do something grounding. Well, this says standing your ground and defending your position. I wouldn't get that looking at that card. Would you get that looking at that card? Stand your ground and defend your position. It does make sense. Boundaries, standing firm. It's possible that this thing that comes into our orb this week that's in alignment, we've been hesitant to take that step because, people think we're crazy or whatever it is. It's going to, something that maybe is out of the norm. Or you think is out of the norm, or you're afraid people are going to ridicule you or whatever, something like that we hesitate, but it really is in alignment with us. So we need to take that step, and we need to feel certain in ourselves that this is the right move, no matter what anybody says, because it's in alignment. See how that is? How that is? So I get it, but also my intuitive part with being grounded, being balanced is just be sure of yourself. Be sure of yourself and know that you're doing the right thing. What do you think of that? They're very pretty cards. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to our sacred mothers and goddesses. I did a reading yesterday, and I got the most beautiful card out of this deck that I've never gotten before. So I thought, I'm going to pull another card, and maybe I'll get another newbie. Okay, let's see what our sacred mothers and goddesses wants to guide us with this week, on this particular week. Lakshmi, abundance and good fortune. Hello. Could it be something is in alignment that is going to bring us abundance and good fortune, and we're going to take a step towards it, and regardless of how crazy it may seem to others, we stand our ground and we're going to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Abundance and good fortune. She's a beautiful, beautiful card. So let me read it out of the book, just to see what else she has to say. Now we got 9 minutes. I'll read the whole thing. The Hindu goddess Lakshmi was born from the foam of the ocean, carrying a lotus flower in her hand. However, she is known as a daughter of the goddess Durga. I apologize for my pronunciations. Lakshmi married the god Vishnu and gives him the energy to continuously regenerate. She is celebrated in October each year during Durga Puja, when she is worshipped in all her forms for 3 days, and during the festival of lights called Diwali. Again, I'm sorry for my linguistic failures. Lakshmi is honored daily in Hindu homes and businesses. She is worshipped and prayed to for blessings of abundance and prosperity in both the spiritual and material aspects of life. She is also associated with beauty, immortality, and the essence of life. So how does that go with our reading? Let's read on. Lakshmi's message. Be attentive to opportunities that present themselves. They hold nuggets of prosperity that will manifest in your life now or in the future. Act toward achieving prosperity, trusting that you are supported and your objective will come to fruition. Good fortune is coming your way. Expect a positive turn of events in your life. Your path is clear to receive financial flow. Relax, enjoy life, and share your abundance with others. There is enough for everyone. Keep in mind that prosperity speaks of the richness and abundance that surrounds you in ways you may not be seeing. Boxes, tape. Become aware of beauty and joy already present in your life. Allow yourself to experience all that surrounds you with gratitude. Gratitude is a great magnifier and attractor for abundance. Well, that's lovely. In this week's reading, I feel like this is speaking to this. Something's going to come in, and we take a step towards it, and defend our. Maybe we need to defend our position of taking a step towards this. It could bring us abundance. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Such a beautiful card. Of course, it will be in the posting. So, all right. Are we good to go for the week? And then we'll see. Maybe next Sunday I'll have a good report that be more, less mundane subject of packing boxes and movers to, blah, blah, blah. Some cosmetic company has reached out to me and said, Lynn, if you're going to do these every week, why don't we try a neck product? Huh? That would be an alignment. And I'll say, okay, let's go for it. And I'll have to be confident that this will bring me abundance. You never know. All right. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. There's a button, I know there is a button that says message me, so do it if you want. And have a good week. I look forward to this every week. I hope you do too. And that's it. Love you. Mean it. Bye.